So I believe we're just waiting on Ellen right now, but everyone else is here. Oh, and here she is.
So I want to be respectful. Yep.
Do we have Fred, or is Fred not
Oh,
coming?
sorry. I take that back. Yes, you're right, Mark. Sorry. Mrs. Kramer just got on, so we're looking for Fred.
I'm going to call the board meeting to order so we can stick with our time frame and then, just let him in. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready? Are you ready, Craig?
Yep, we are streaming live.
I'd like to call the Board of Education, I'd like to call the work session meeting to order. It's August 7th, 2020. This Board of Education is being live streamed via YouTube for the purpose of conducting the school district's business and is not to be considered a public community meeting. There will be no opportunity for public comment. Please call the roll.
I think we go to the pledge first.
Oh, sorry. Let's all say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
The
to
flag
the
flag
of
of
the
the
United
United
States.
States of America and to
and
the republic for which it stands,
Yeah.
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For all.
roll call.
Mr. Dosen,
Yes.
Mrs. Kramer,
Yes.
Mr. Peterson, Mrs. Wigman,
Yes.
Mrs. Mack.
Yes. Item 2, work session, 3 o'clock. We are starting, it's the hybrid model discussion. Sorry, it is so small I cannot read it. Okay. Mark, do you want to tee that up?
Yeah, let me kind of frame this in. So following the push of our school start date to September 8th, there are only 10 weeks of instruction between September 8th and Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, per our plan, we go fully remote to year end. Our current plan includes 3 educational models, which are all tied to the county heat map, all in, hybrid, and fully remote. This means we could potentially bounce between these 3 models inside of 10 weeks. A 4th model, online, is not tied to the heat map. Parents who choose to commit to this commit to being online for the whole semester. For 10 weeks, this 3 model variability poses challenges. For parents, some are comfortable with the hybrid model, but not the all-in model. This affects their decision-making ability for the fall. For teachers and staff, they have to plan for 3 educational models, including hybrid, which has never been tried before. If we commit to the hybrid model for the 10 weeks between September 8th and Thanksgiving, we eliminate variability and offer better consistency for planning for both parents and staff. I support a refinement to our plan to lock in the hybrid model under levels 1, 2, and 3 of the heat map, while leaving in place the fully remote model under level 4 or purple. This would cover the 10 weeks running between September 8th and Thanksgiving. Other board members, please weigh in. Do you agree with locking in the hybrid model or disagree?
I'll start. I agree with locking in the hybrid model. I would like to offer our parents consistency so they could plan. I already think this is a difficult model to pull off. I was in actual favor of the 5-day in-day, but I'm very respectful of the fact that fellow board members are willing to work with sending our kids back. So yes, I'm in favor of the hybrid model, locking it in for 10 weeks in order to offer consistency to our parents so they can plan.
This is Ellen Kramer. I'm in favor of locking it in for purposes of the planning of families and the teachers planning as well. And hopefully when this 10-week period, or really by the end of the year, hopefully the numbers for this pandemic will be much better, and we'll be able to get people back to a more typical model of school.
Yeah, I'm also in favor of locking it in for 10 weeks for all the reasons that's been previously mentioned, for the students, for the parents, and for the teachers.
Yeah, I mean, this is Brittany Wigman. I too agree with the premise of locking in the model. For planning purposes, I do agree that it is better on all fronts. That said, I do think it is completely appropriate just to address the fact that we will no longer be offering any opportunity for all day, every day for our students, especially those who wanted it. Again, though, I am for locking it in, but it's quite unfortunate that given today the governor shared that Cuyahoga County is headed purportedly in the right direction, that we do run the risk of being in the orange and not offering an all day every day opportunity for our students.
Right, that is correct. You know, we're making a choice to strike some balance, and you know that's what we've been experiencing this whole pandemic is a changing landscape under our feet. So, but at least this sets a direction that people can plan for. So to add on, then we are committing to the hybrid model under levels 1, 2, and 3 for the 10 weeks, September 8th to Thanksgiving. Will be fully remote from Thanksgiving to the end of the year, and we'll revisit what we're going to do in the second semester later on when we have more data and more information on how things have gone. I know that Joelle and her staff have been feverishly at work putting more robust details into our online model, our hybrid model, and our remote model. And those details will be, more of those details should be coming out early next week. So following the conclusion of this meeting, look for a district-wide communication which communicates this decision by the board to refine our plan and also gives a heads up that there will be more details coming next week on the online plan, the hybrid plan, and the fully remote plan. Joelle, any other comments to add on that?
No, I think you captured it very well.
Okay, great. Parents, just again, a word of appreciation for all your patience. Thank you for all the feedback and the emails. There's been quite a lot of them, but hopefully this sets a direction that people can align with and at least plan for.
Thank you very much, parents. Thank you for your flexibility as well. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Mr. Dosen,
Yes.
Mrs. Kramer,
Yes.
Mr. Peterson,
Yes.
Mrs. Wigman,
Yes.
Mrs. Mack.
Yes. You're now adjourned. Thank you.